Hi, this is Chris. How you doing today? Meditation. Just to go to the basics. We want to get the definitions are really important. Understanding the foundations. You can't build a house without a strong foundation. So I just want when I'm using words that we're on a similar understanding, or else when I say things, we'll have potentially miscommunications. Things will get dropped, and if that happens early on, it's very easy to get sidetracked or derailed. So, meditation, according to definition on Wikipedia, is a practice in which an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. It is practiced in numerous religious traditions. Yeah, I'm not going to go with that one. Meditation is being present. I like to think of meditation as a doorway to what we would call the flow state. The flow state would be that feeling you get, let's say you're bowling and you let go of the ball and you already know it's going to strike all the pins. Or when you're up at bat in baseball and as soon as you swing the bat, you know it's a home run. Flow state is a state where you're connected and just you're not resisting the timeless unfolding of reality. You're present. In that very moment, you are 100% present. Meditation is a tool that we can use to try to facilitate that state. Meditation also can be a tool to help to relax, to help with mindfulness. So, meditation is really a tool. The reason I'm differing with the Wikipedia is strongly of the belief that meditation does not have to involve sitting still. Meditation can be through movement, through walking, through activity, even in sports. And I'm emphasizing that because so many people are like, well, I can't sit still and do meditation. That's fine. What we're trying to do is not to force you into a box that doesn't suit you. We're trying to find ways to get you to begin to gain mastery over your mind. For there's a beautiful saying, the mind is a wonderful servant but a terrible master. And we've always been taught, oh, the intellect this, the mind that. Those are tools, and we're letting them just run roughshod. And it's not healthy. Why would I say that? Look around and you tell me how many people are authentically happy and living their best life, and how many people are living and coming from a place of fear, lack, unhappiness, incompleteness, unhealthy relationships with the self and with others. So, as we begin this process of becoming more present, more in that flow state, more knowing who we are, our power and ability to live happily in this plane, to have a good life, starts to go up. And as we begin to gain traction, it starts to go up exponentially. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, and I guess I'll make a video about this later. And that is, I did have depression for most of my life, pretty severe at times. And in the past few years, I completely deconditioned the severe depression. It's gone. So I do practice what I preach. I do know what I espouse. And if I can do it, there's no reason that anyone else can't. I'd say the most powerful thing was when I was at a meditation retreat. This fella, Bob, I had said something and I made some self deprecating humor. And Bob was kind enough to be like, is that really how you want to see yourself? And is that how you want to be seen? And I started to become aware of all these negative thoughts. And I started to realize that those were my depression. And I became more mindful of what I was thinking and started cleaning that up. And occasionally I can feel it starting to try to come back. But now I know the pattern and I say, no, this is not where we're going to be. And so, kind of like if you're going to get a cold, the best time to beat it is before you're sick. Same thing with this. Just it doesn't have, there's no room for it anymore here. It's not part of my reality. The same thing works with anxiety, and we will go over techniques that are extremely powerful. Some of them are very simple too. It's beautiful. So, back to meditation. If you want to do a meditation and you can't meditate, the easiest thing to do would be breath work. Why? Because you have to breathe. So there's a ton of different types. I'm sure you've heard this breath work is better than others, etc. I'm not going to push anything as being better, but I do think an easy place to start is just breathing. First thing is close your eyes and relax. Long breath in through your nose and let it out slowly through your mouth. The exhale itself should take at least 10 to 15 seconds. Take another breath in, and the breath should be nice and deep and steady. The breath should go down into your abdomen if you can. Engaging your diaphragm will make this exercise more powerful. It may take a little while for your diaphragm to engage easily. That's okay. Be patient with that. Okay, great. Another breath in through your nose. Let it out very slowly through your mouth. In some traditions, the exhale itself, you should be able to hold a feather or a lit match in front of your mouth, and there should be no movement. Now, obviously, I'm talking as you're doing this, so there will be movement. And we're doing our last breath now. Breath in, and then just real slow through your mouth. Now, I know I'm feeling a difference. This is very powerful for activating what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. That's going to be the rest and digest. It pulls us out of the fight or flight. So we're using the breath. The breath is amazing because it connects the conscious and unconscious parts of the nervous system. So if you get nervous, you start breathing faster. But if you start breathing slower, it can downregulate that nervousness. Sometimes our bodies will want to stay locked in the fight or flight. But if we're patient and we allow it, we can actually use the breath as a gateway into our nervous systems. So that's a very, very simple, easy meditation, extremely powerful. Do that a few times through the day. Do that when you're stressed. It's a great way for just getting toxins out of the body, for clearing the lungs. And perhaps while you were doing it for a moment, you were 100% present. And that is a really, really powerful medicine and beautiful thing. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.